You're tuned in to Two Tears in the Bucket.
Y'all know the rest.
Talk about it.
I'm just talking. Let's talk about it.
Talk about it.
Talking about 2 tears in the bucket. You can say what you say. At the end of the day, I'm like 2 tears in the bucket. You can feel what you feel. I'm just keeping it real. Say 2 tears in the bucket. 2 tears in the bucket.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Two Tears in the Bucket.
2 tears in the bucket. You can say what you say. At the end of the day.
Welcome back to Two Tears in the Bucket. We back in the house, y'all. Riding this thing one more time with my folks in the house with me, Micah, Antoinette, that chick, and my boy BSing with Bill. What's up, fam?
Hey, family.
Pause. We're not riding anything. How y'all doing out there, ladies and gentlemen?
This is a beautiful weekend. We here again on this Friday afternoon, living life large, living life.
Yes.
Taking in one day at a time, man. Man, there's been so much going on social media, man. Y'all,
Yes.
gun
Yes,
control. That's
yes.
all I can say. Gun control. You know what
Gun
I'm saying?
control and emotional control.
Emotional control.
That's
yes.
it right there.
Yeah.
Emotional control.
Yeah, some of these people doing some crazy stuff, man. The situation with the young man that shot the guy for putting his hand on his mama, man. That's
No matter how you look at it, it's kind of like, you just don't. I've never seen a guy punch a woman like that, an
Yeah,
older
man.
woman. I've seen guys maybe not just fine, but fight their girlfriends or their mates, but a stranger for not touching them, not putting their hands on, not disrespecting them, but just talking.
just standing there.
Yeah, and
Right.
even if you said some even if she said some disrespect before the clip, that part didn't get released.
Right.
So, but whatever she did, it's nothing an old lady could say to me, a person I'm no way emotionally tied to, could tell. Cause apparently it wasn't nothing. He kept saying, "Get your food and leave." So if he was letting her leave, it wasn't nothing.
That bad to where you got to put your hands on
He
her,
said,
man.
"Say one more word." But the thing when she was saying words, she was talking to her child. She wasn't even talking to him.
Yeah.
It just bad. I'd never seen nobody like just hit a lady just like,
Yeah.
and she ate him.
Yeah. She
Yeah,
ate.
ate him.
she really
Yeah,
did.
she ate him because
She
he hit her
really
like he hit her so hard he lost his balance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then went back
And
in.
then hit again and kept hitting. And then I ain't even see the part till later when he was just whining on her, before he even heard the shot.
Mhm.
I didn't know till I saw this clip last week. I didn't know till this week that actually he got shot. I thought when I seen the thing that he got shot later on, somebody came back and shot him later on during the week. So that's why I thought people said he got what he deserved. I ain't know it happened the same time.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, nobody gonna sit and watch their mama get beat on and stuff.
I wish you would.
Yeah, that's
But
crazy.
he gotta be brave too, cause if you see how hard he hit your mama, imagine how hard he gonna hit you right up in there. So,
What did the lady do that was so bad that you had to put your hands on her? And as for the young man that was standing there, if I saw somebody putting their hands on my mama, regardless if I got access to a weapon, and I know that this dude punching my mama like that, and I'm smaller than this man.
it had to be something for them to drop the charges, the murder charges. They had to hold a full stir, so the full stir must have made sense. But then they start posting, he got 2 daughters, 2 little girls. They
Right.
looked like they were about 3 or 4.
Right.
They were like, what about his kid? But he didn't think about his kids.
He didn't think about it. What he probably do to his old lady, ain't no telling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most likely everybody was saying that he probably he's sure he done jumped on either his child's mother or his whoever in a relationship with. Cause you don't be that comfortable hitting the old lady for your first time.
Right.
Somebody you not emotionally attached to, you definitely hitting somebody you emotionally attached to. I wonder, was he drunk or something? Or was he
Even
on
if
something?
he wasn't, even if he wasn't, he should have just left that whole situation alone. He'll still be here today. And of course, it's sad that man lost his life. The whole situation is sad, but we got to be accountable for the things we do. Everybody not going to deal with your foolishness. Everybody not afraid of your anger. Everybody not going to bow down to your attitude. You know what I'm saying? So just that little bit right there.
Yeah, that's why I say maybe because nobody. I was waiting for somebody to post that. I know him. That's out of character. It kind of justified it's different for him. He's on some or some was blocking his judgment.
Right.
That's what I haven't seen nobody say, oh, I know him, he my neighbor, I grew up with him. Then nobody really posted none. But what I have seen split, I seen 4 or 5 posts like, she should have just stopped talking. Like, I can't believe it's just the world has been so insensitive, even with the people with this submarine. I've seen so many memes and jokes and all to do stuff that we shouldn't be doing. We done roll down hills in shopping carts. Could be just as dangerous, you know?
Right.
But it's so many. I'm just surprised at the memes, and they come from all races, not just us, which is normally we the pranksters when it come to the jokesters when it come to serious matters.
Right.
But everybody's doing it, just so surprising. It's almost like y'all saying, dog, the world's so wicked to where people they don't even value like life no more. And
they don't.
Death don't scare you no more because we look at it. We luckily to make it through tomorrow. Like, it's just crazy. It's just different, man.
And then what it requires to live in your neighborhoods, especially black neighborhoods. You know, the type of violence that exists in our neighborhoods. And then when we feel like we're being infiltrated by another race or whatever, we start acting out and getting angry and upset, talking about people coming to take over our neighborhoods when you not taking care of your own neighborhood.
So they coming. So let them come. It's so hard to find just what to do.
Yeah.
Everything. And so it's making people say, you know what? Forget outside. I'm just gonna worry about me and mine. Yeah. And that kind of, if everybody with that attitude, everything outside gonna fail. Cause you just worry about inside, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's sad.
Stone, you need to tell the people about these smoothies, the name of your company. I got smoothies so good, they like got Patron in it.
Not Patron.
I'm telling you, this one of the best smoothies. I don't know what it is. It's so good. I'm just sipping on it. I don't even want to drink no thing.
Micah and Bill are spoiled when they come in to the studio to do our recording. They get one.
Mine be sitting in the freezer no matter what I text him, because I text him some stuff that will make most people not even let you in their house. But he still have mine sitting in the freezer ready.
Look, that is a real life true story.
True story.
Yes, we yeah. I text him some inappropriate, rude stuff.
Listen, hey, shout out to everybody that performed on BET Awards.
Yeah, that's right. Shout out to
It was a good show.
Kendall, Pensacola. Kendall was
I
on
know,
all
right?
this.
You seen him?
Kendall was on the red carpet and he was sitting there.
I didn't get a chance to watch it, unfortunately. I had a lot of things going on. I was moving around. But from what Micah was telling me, she was saying that everybody did a great job with performing, old school, new school.
Yeah.
And she was saying that Patti LaBelle was probably having some issues with her.
But they ain't no further. They've been showing clips. There's a lot of what Patty done forgot all in the middle. Say, hey, hold the clip. I forgot. I done forgot the words. Hold, sing it. So she know it's normal for her.
You know what though? If you rewind it back to the verses with Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight, Patty was forgetting her own lyrics to her own music.
Yeah,
Right.
but they think too. Lil Wayne forget all his. Like Lil Wayne, he'll tell you he don't even know some of the songs he wrote. They had him playing a song. They like, Dwayne, you like this? He like, yeah, who that is? They're like, that's you. He like, oh.
Wow.
So, but yeah, I think.
Well, he said he never write his stuff down either.
Yeah, and some of these songs with her, you realize she recorded 50 years ago. It wasn't like it was
Right.
like 2 or 3 years. It's been
Right.
50 or 60.
And she's been doing it so long.
So
Yeah.
long.
She's not a
so
spring
long.
chicken
Yeah.
anymore.
But you know what? I think what really threw her off, I don't really honestly believe that she just flat out forgot the words. You can tell that there was a playback. You could hear a voice echoing behind her. So they must have had the music in her ears.
Kind of loud.
So
too.
she could kind of,
Yeah.
so that, you know what I'm saying?
And it might have been off
But
from the actual.
you could hear it was
prompter.
off from her,
Okay.
but you could hear it in her microphone that somebody was singing along with her, and it was a tad bit faster than what she was singing, and it completely threw off her whole performance.
Right.
Yeah, so
But still, that doesn't dispute the fact that is one of the greatest
Oh yeah,
female vocalists of our time.
Definitely.
absolutely.
Miss Patti LaBelle.
Because they did pick a good person to sing a song in tribute of Tina Turner. It's just unfortunately whoever was behind the scenes to set her up, they didn't do it right.
So,
what they say when she was singing it,
It
what you
threw
call
her
it?
off.
Once she got kind of started, I guess messing up the song. They say Ike tried to run on stage. They had to tackle him off the
I
stage.
can't. Shut up.
Maybe that didn't happen.
Sing the damn
That didn't
song,
happen.
Tina.
Ike didn't walk. You know what? I watched the BET Awards on Tubi.
Oh.
So maybe that's what. Maybe that had something to do with it. You know.
Why is he like this, y'all?
No,
Why?
maybe I wonder, cause I like what Ike doing. And then it's like the whole thing is once he threw the boot and she ducked, it just went off.
Okay, so answer this. What for those that saw it? I guess. Well, I'm gonna ask you, Mike.
I watched it from the beginning to the end.
What was the funniest moment?
The funniest moment, I can't really say that I laughed at anybody's performance. Everybody just was really dope. Now, if you want to say like a speaking moment, then yeah, definitely Ray J get up there trying to say, yeah, for all y'all I see in my girl DM, I see y'all. Princess up there like she don't even see you. So what did you talk about?
He found every situation to become the biggest goofball clown of it. He do.
Throughout time, that's been his track record.
Him and Bow Wow just need to stop.
Just
they
leave it
very
alone.
successful. They always,
Right.
you know, they just be doing.
So what artist, what performance stood out to you the most?
Man, when Warren G came out.
Regulators,
Mounder. Man, what?
I tried to go watch it. It usually be on YouTube by now.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah. I see Boots in the crowd dancing. He was getting out. You see Boots
Yeah, I
dance?
seen him.
front.
Boots
That's
funny.
me.
Boots said I should have been before, and they right. Boots a legend. You should have. If you had all
He
them,
is.
ain't no way Boots shouldn't have been. I thought because he was, got picked up by the feds, he wasn't gonna be able to get out. But
Right.
Oh, but you know controversy sells, so they ain't do nothing but add meat to the character.
and I see him going on live. Said Tyler Perry, I need 3 tickets, man. I need 3 tickets, Tyler
But
Perry.
you
What
know
you gonna
what
do?
though? Everybody keep talking about Tyler Perry and he purchased BET, but I ain't heard Tyler Perry say yet he purchased BET. I don't think it's completely bought yet.
But it's on his page. I think.
I believe it's still in negotiations, but people have congratulated him before the ink has even.
You best believe he hadn't bought that BET or Tyler would have said something.
Yeah, they would have stopped that.
So they got it because it's on BET
But
page.
I think because he do so many big things anyway, like something like that is a priority for him. But he still got to get familiarized with how he
think
want
he
to use
from
that
my
too.
understanding, there's still somebody else that's trying to purchase it.
No,
Oh, yeah?
Ain't
Yeah.
nobody gonna be. I don't think nobody would give it to but Tyler because he got so much
That
content.
it's like, I think the offer is like $3 billion or something like that from Tyler Perry to purchase BET. But yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, I see a lot of people saying congratulations Tyler Perry, but Tyler Perry has not confirmed anything yet. So, all right, y'all. Well, up next we have the teardrop of the day right here on 2 Tears in a Bucket.
Y'all already know the rest on RWR Live 365. Tune into the coach.
We're back with the teardrop of the day. Dear Stoney and Micah, I am a 23-year-old woman who has been married for 9 months. My husband's proposal was so romantic, like something in a movie. He is so sweet and funny, and I do love him, but he's the first person I've been in a serious relationship with. The entire time planning the wedding, I had second thoughts about settling down so young, but I didn't want to hurt his feelings or embarrass him by calling off the wedding. There are so many experiences I feel I'll miss out on by staying married. I want to travel the world and model all over the country, learn different languages, and yes, even date other people. These are all things I feel I gave up when I said I do, but it's hitting me heavy now. I feel stuck. I want to leave, but I'm also terrified of hurting my husband, who has been so good to me. I've always played it safe. I picked the safe major in college, accepted the safe job, went ahead with the safe wedding. I'm scared that leaving my husband will mean I finally have no excuse for why I'm not living the bold, experience-rich life I've always dreamed of. Please help me.
Hey, we back, y'all.
I think that she's young and she should have went with her first mind. That's her issue. She didn't go with her first mind. She went through with a marriage that she knew instantly from her gut, because intuition is a mug.
Yeah.
She knew that she was not going to be fully happy or fully like content with this man, but she wanted to feel safe and secure, so she went along with it.
Did it say how old she was?
She said, did she say how old she was?
I don't know.
I think she did.
Did she leave a number there?
23.
23.
Baby, you still growing. You don't even know
Baby,
what
just
love
live a
is.
little. Just live a little, baby.
Yeah, just
live a little longer.
And I get it. You wanted to go ahead and have this life, because a lot of people, at young age, you want to go ahead and have your life settled, kind of structured. And when you coming out of teenage years of living, and you kind of like feel like, I got this thing, I got it all mapped out. This is how my life gonna be. This is who I'm gonna get with, and it sound good, feel good at the time. I just think, especially with these times, you need more time to figure out who your mate is and all that. And she did jump the gun. She knew, like you said, that she wasn't ready for it, but it just seemed like the thing to do.
Right.
And to her, everything was perfect externally.
Externally, yes.
Her husband made her feel good, and she had the perfect job. All of her happiness was external, but she wasn't happy within.
Yeah, because she said the proposal was like something in the movie. So in that moment, she felt like, oh my God, this is everything I've ever wanted. She said yes. But as she was starting to pick out her colors and pick out her dress and pick out a venue, she was like, oh
hell no. I don't know if I want to do
I'm really doing this?
I mean, I don't know. I ain't happy.
Really, I think the age would matter, because these days and time, I would compare a 23-year-old to at least a 31-year-old back then. I mean, because stuff that we was experiencing, it, they exposed to a lot more stuff earlier than we was. Even stuff like, and it sound crazy, stuff like threesomes or all the little stuff we was doing. Like, we was coming up, nobody even thought about, like, they was called trains, so they weren't attractive. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like the stuff at a 23-year-old, I would say they're mature enough to be at least 29, 28. Yeah. Girls, females.
Yeah.
So and I think what it is she know he was a great father. I don't know but I'm just saying he was a great provider. He's gonna be somebody they could build and probably have wealth with.
Just an overall great individual.
But it was no excitement to it. Like, right. He was probably so stable in his situation to where everything was organized to a T, and she probably used to coming out of a relationship with maybe a younger guy with a younger mentality, kind of wild and it's. I talked to a girl one day. She was telling me her it's like my cousin, so those don't be looking at me crazy. But she was telling me that the guy she was with was so organized that it irritated her. She said her other baby dad or her child, whatever child's father, boyfriend, previous boyfriend, was like, call, say, hey, get ready in 30 minutes, meet me at Red Lobster. You know what I'm saying? But this guy said, hey, I got us reservations at such and such. I'll be there to pick you up at 6. We'll be there at 6:30 to eat, and we'll be back home by 8:15. Like, he was so organized that she hated it.
I feel that a lot of people go home to their roommates. They don't go home to their significant other. They go home to their roommates.
That's real.
That's horrible.
It is. And you really have to understand, and I say this, I've said this many times, and I try to get people to understand the significance of it. When you can say, I get to go home. Right. To be with my significant other. I get to go home to my woman. Not that I gotta go home. Not that I gotta go home. It's more of an enjoyment.
I gotta go to work.
I gotta go to work.
I get to do this.
It's
a privilege. If you really into your the person you're with, you notice these little things. Like, you know what? She seems like she's getting bored. Seems like she's not attentive. Seems like she's not emotionally attached anymore. If you're really into that person, it's hard for them to hide it. Eventually it's gonna come out. So if this is one and only, he got to pick up on it, and she should be to tell him, baby, I'm getting bored, baby, without thinking she want to go be with somebody else.
Yeah.
And sometimes she just want him to maybe give her more compliment, hold her hand a little more, play with her a little more.
Yeah, laugh, talk.
It's different things you can do. But God, our mentality thinking if she says she getting bored, she want to go sleep with somebody. We automatically go to the negative part. We don't go to what we could fix. Because if she tell you this, she trying to fix it.
Right.
If she don't say nothing, and you ain't doing what you supposed to, but she's still happy, somehow putting a smile on her face.
To me, it sounds like she already have her mind made up. I don't think that she's looking for any compliments. Right. She's not looking for any certain type of intimacy from him. she just realizes that she made a mistake and she feels trapped and she wants to get out of it. And to be honest, the best thing for her and the husband is for her to just, be real with him and tell him, hey, I love you, but this is not what I thought. This is not what I want. I'm sorry I didn't approach you with this before we got married. But if she does not just go ahead and get out of the marriage, then they're not going to be happy ever, because she don't want the marriage. And if she love him for real, she'll go ahead and tell him her real true feelings, let him go so that he can get the type of love that he wants and deserves in the future, and she can go and figure out what it is she want to do in life and have her experiences. Now, not saying that she get out of this and she have the big happy fairy tale life, because she may be walking away from her fairy tale life.
Yeah,
she gonna get with a
gamble.
whore.
That's what you gamble, though.
This dude must be boring as hell.
But it's not. He don't necessarily have to be boring.
He sleep with his socks on.
It's just the fact
He
that
born.
He sleep with his socks on.
He born. That's what she just. Come on,
He
Michael.
wear turtlenecks to church.
it's so silly. It's not necessarily that he per se is boring. It's the fact that she has not experienced any type of life outside of him. He's the only serious relationship that she's had, so she has nothing to compare it to.
I vote for polygamy. She need another wife in the house. I'm telling you,
She
is bored.
That's
with
right.
This
If
man.
she got another wife in the house,
he ain't doing nothing. I mean, she said, "Don't get me wrong." You see how she broke him in and let him out at the same time. She said, "Don't get me wrong, my husband, he's loving, he da da da." Then she went back to talking about how she missing out on some stuff. She wants some excitement. She want a freak in her life.
She wants to travel. She wants to explore more options. Then her job, she seems like you say, it's a safe job. She just wants to experience more in life.
Yeah,
she don't know if she picked the correct choice, because she's never dated anyone else for real.
He ain't freaky enough.
yeah, they
What do freaky got to do with it?
Because then we just
that's
say
what
this
it
where
is.
we go
That's
as
what it is.
men.
They married using condoms.
You said that's where they go as men.
Yeah,
But as a
too
woman,
safe. They
she
too
don't
safe.
care.
I didn't say that.
too
I
safe.
said,
You said that's
where
as a
we
man.
go
But-
as men.
Yeah, but he is not the
He's
one.
too-
He's
he's too
not the
safe.
one saying that he don't want to be married. She's the one.
Cause she bored.
She don't care about if he freaky or not. She don't have.
I beg to differ.
So you think if he was freaky enough, she would still feel like I shouldn't have got married? No, she wants to experience someone other than just him in her life.
I've seen women leave Tyrese, but ain't nobody left Luke. so see, Tyrese crying with her.
He keep taking her to the same room on the same beach,
That's it.
doing the same thing.
They ain't even going to the beach room.
Talking about, baby, you remember these days? You remember this?
We gonna
you
do something
remember this
different now.
room?
We gonna do it on the edge of the beach.
She want to go on the balcony in the beach water. She
On the
want to
edge.
be She want to be in the living
While she
room
cooking.
on the side
She
of
want
the
to shake
she
in the
wants to live a liberating life
Nuh-uh.
for herself,
She
to experience things.
She want to
She
smoke.
wants to know. She wants to know life outside of what she boxed herself into.
You know what she want? Did what she want.
A
She
freak.
want. She want.
You
the-
see how
she
Stoney
want-
looking at me?
Hey, she want the smoke detectors going off while he's got her bent over the kitchen counter while
Oh
the
my
chicken burning.
gosh.
While the chicken burning, because she was cooking and he just came up behind her like, hey, listen, she want all that. Yeah, she want that.
He come home and do the same damn
See, he not even
thing.
doing- he doing like
He
this.
born.
He-
So
this-
he tender D.
I don't even know
he-
tender enough. For,
He's a boring
He's
D.
rotisserie.
He born D.
See, it's like this. He doing this. He like, ooh, baby. She wanna. See,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Is you okay? You okay? What you could ask me
So
questions?
so listen. If you had a dude that was always a yes guy, he was always pinpointing, always lovey cuddy, duddly, and all that stuff on you
Those
all
are
the time.
those are what I call boogaloos.
Okay, so you don't want no boogaloo, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, she basically she want her a roughneck. She wants somebody that got that edge, you know, to where they can take them, you know, to the edge and just make them feel like they, you know.
Somebody who's a street boy but with a college mentality. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, everybody want a piece
I
of a thug.
want a.
Thug. You want a reformed, educated, respectful thug.
I want a Russell Wilson mixed with a Future.
Future ain't no thug. Future is an addict.
Future is an
You just
addict.
so smooth with it, you won't know. I
Yeah,
like
but
what
he
you
an
want.
addict. Future ain't no thug.
Well, he
I don't
have
know.
a
I don't
he
know.
have a thug appeal. I don't want no dope boy thug.
No, it ain't got to be a dope boy thug. It's just the ones that, hey, I say what I say. I meant what I said. Now I'm gonna be respectful as much as I can, but don't push me.
Women don't really like it's just a yes man all the time.
Well, look here, we got more coming up right here on Two Tears in the Bucket. We're gonna let Bill have his way and give you the topic of the
Hot
day.
topic of the
Hot
day.
topic
Bill?
of the day.
Hot topic of the day right
Sizzling.
here on RWR Live 365. Don't y'all go nowhere. We'll be right back.